Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Last time we were doing a bunch of the side memory missions and nearly beat all of them, but there's still one memory mission we haven't quite got. And looking up online of what it takes to beat that, the general response is we need to level up our little robot friend. And we can't level up our robot friend until we beat this last mission. So I'm probably going to make that a bit of a priority today. But before we do that, I did some grinding between, between this stream and the last. So we've got a lot more of these vicious monsters done, so that I can complete this task. Mistakes, we all make them, and they are not so easily washed away. But what if that mistake was putting the wrong seal on a weapon? Perhaps that can be overcome. I still don't know much about removing hidden seals, or seals in general.
Extraordinary!
Success, we have devised a way to remove hidden seals. You are now free to customize any weapon you see fit. If only all mistakes could be so easily undone. Yes, if only. You are unable to remove the hidden seals once a weapon has reached level 50. Whoa. Level 50? You remove its hidden seal at the Highland Blacksmith Guild. I had read that the max level was 30, but I guess not. Didn't actually mean to leave that menu. So these two require us to complete Future of Hyrule, which is our next main mission. So that's another thing that we'll be working on. But before we do the main mission, we have a bunch of these events scattered around that we can do, including getting Suga now as a companion. Or I guess warrior, whatever. I don't remember what they call him in this game. Anyway, peace offering for Hyrule. All of Hyrule is worried about monsters appearing everywhere. Gloom surrounds even the goddess statue. Show the goddess who watches over Hyrule that you can protect this land. +2 hearts. Gloom is mysteriously lifted around the goddess statue, though surely your proof made all the difference. Keep protecting the peace for the goddess of Hyrule. Hey Zenzu, welcome! Spear. Yes, that's the weapon I use. To prepare for the fight against the Calamity, those at the spear training ground want to hold a lecture about real combat taught by a spear master. You happen to know such a master?
Hey!
You went to Zora's domain with the spear instructor and secured Mifa's cooperation. After reflecting on all of your prior spear combat, your grasp of the weapon improved. So press ZR up to 3 times in a row to do a quick series of lunging dashes. The Volunteer Army's best two-handed sword fighter was wounded in battle against monsters. Provide materials useful for recovery, for healing in the hopes of a quick and full recovery. Bonus two-handed weapon ability. Thanks to the healing power of the provided foods, he's already recovered. He taught you a new skill he acquired by observing the Volunteer Army fight while he was down for the count. Press X to temporarily take normal damage as self-inflicted damage instead. Odd. Zelda wishes to put the minds of her people at ease, help the princess gather proof of the great victories won by the defenders of Hyrule.
I refuse to be anything less than capable.
Optimism lit up the citizens' faces upon seeing evidence of the Hyrulean forces' bravery. It was as though their fear faded away and hope took its place. The Arrow of Light capacity has been increased. Okay. Not sure exactly what that means. The people of Kakariko Village want to fortify their defenses for when the need arises. Consider how monsters fight and provide some hard materials that can stand up against 2 strong attacks.
New power, new hope.
After being reinforced, the gates and fences are so sturdy they won't budge an inch against most attacks. Now the villagers who are unable to fight can rest a bit easier. While you have 3 symbols, which is rare to get, press X to unleash a powerful attack. Robbie worries that he hasn't mastered the new weapon. According to the little guardian's records, a relic at the Spring of Courage may hold the key. Help him prepare to research said relic. With Princess Zelda's help, Robbie's relic research was a success. The relic's mechanisms inspired a new weapon enhancement, and Robbie was able to invent a new technique. Let's see, what next? The royal family has asked the Hylian Blacksmith Guild to create a bridle and armor as a gift to Riju, who traveled from 100 years in the future to stop the Calamity, help gather materials.
Am I stronger than before?
The Hylian Hyrulean, it's the same thing. The Hylian Blacksmith Guild completed their masterful work, which was gifted to the royal family to Riju, heroic chief of the Gerudo. With this, she will surely achieve even greater heights. Sure. Alright, we've still got a few things flashing. Teba wishes to learn all he can about the gliding techniques of this age. He intended to pass this knowledge on to his son upon his return home. Give him some food so he doesn't tire out. Isn't your son in this time, though?
Looking pretty good, huh?
Invigorated by the meal, Teba retreated into the mountains to train. He returned several days later with refined gliding abilities and a new skill to pass on. Even Rivali was impressed. An instructor at the Hyrulean Army training grounds is in a bind. He desires more advanced training based on his past battles, but he worries that his soldiers lack the necessary stamina.
Good stuff.
Thanks to the stamina-focused items, everyone made it through the training. You also heard Daruk, who was present for the training, passionately discussing weapon handling with the soldiers. Press ZL in time with an enemy's attacks to unleash a burst attack. That'll be hard to time. Princess Zelda now has the handle on the Master Cycle, and she feels she's ready to attempt a full obstacle course. Prepare some solid obstacles for the princess to practice with. 10 diamonds are needed. Yikes.
It seems I've grown stronger.
With the help of the Gorons, you made sturdy obstacle walls. Zelda seemed close to crashing many times, but with her characteristic tenacity, she was able to complete the challenging course. Work on Death Mountain's Gorko Tunnel has ground to a halt. It seems the miners are too hungry to keep going. They're craving a rock roast that's seasoned just right.
The next battle's on me.
Rock salt, Goron spice, and a dash of chickaloo tree nut. Ta-da! A perfect rock roast. Sated by the gourmet meal, the miners easily dug into Gorko Tunnel as far as it could go. With soldiers from all over Hyrule feeling worn out, the Gorons plan to raise everyone's spirits with a wrestling match for the ages. Help the fighters prepare for a fierce smackdown.
I'm stronger than before.
And the crowd goes wild. Everyone had a great time watching the epic clash of heavyweights unfold. It looks like wrestling may soon become one of the kingdom's most popular sports. I wouldn't want to wrestle with a Goron. I'm perfectly honest, that sounds challenging. Alright, we've got Fairy, King, I forget your name. Yeah, no one I really care about. We'll go with the King, leveling him up next. From time to time, King Rome heads for a secluded lodge to practice with his claymore. These training retreats might even be even more effective if he had something to augment his strength.
I wield astounding might.
King Rome made some powerful elixirs from the ingredients and returned from the lodge with his skills quite improved. No one alive could possibly surpass His Majesty's deftness with claymores. And the warm doublet, of course. Suga, that's his name. There we go. The clan members are under attack by a Molduga in Gerudo Desert. Master Koga and Suga rush to the rescue as soon as they hear the news, but will they be able to withstand the heat?
Anything for Master Koga.
The clan members were rescued. Master Koga rested through most of the battle, but seeing his valiant form and Suga's brave display was enough to leave everyone humbled and inspired. Oh, we also have Sidon here. The Lynel of Polymus Mountain has been defeated, opening the way for the waterfall climbing workshop at Lulu Lake. Pick something up to prepare students for their first climb.
I seem to have improved.
The workshop was a huge success, with many of its attendees coming away as waterfall climbing pros. Sidon, inspired by the students' tenacity, redoubled his own training efforts. Alright, that's basically everything. Alright, fairies, you get something. Kakariko Village is home to a singularly fervent group of great fairy adherents, and they wish to boost tourism so that more people give tribute. Take some local specialties and spread the word.
I could get used to this.
With word of the delicious Kakariko crops spread far and wide, there was a huge influx of tourists. This is bound to increase the amount of offerings to the Great Fairy Fountain. To become an ever greater warrior, Master Koga will train by dodging lightning bolts at Thundra Plateau. He really doesn't want to get hit by lightning, though. Maybe you can help.
Am I even allowed to be this strong?
The quickened Master Koga did a lap around the plateau at such speed that lightning had no time to hit him. Was the training helpful? Hard to say, but Master Koga seemed satisfied. If you're fast enough to dodge lightning, you're doing good. While the stress gauge is low, press X during a ZR attack to do a gliding belly slam. Two Koroks aren't getting along, so Hestu said they need to dance it out, specifically with a salsa. That's a dance with a fast tempo, so get them something to get their legs moving. The Koroks danced the salsa and soon forgave each other for whatever it was that upset them, so Hestu showed you his happy dance, Shaky Shaka. I think that is everything on this map that we can do at the moment. So yeah, let's actually go into the final mission and then see what the game has to offer once the final mission is done. So we're going to bring Link, and we are going to give him the Master Sword. I did level up past level 20, so that's an option. Once you get a weapon to level 20, you can then upgrade it so you can level it up beyond that. So it can go up to level 25 now. So that's good. Zelda is fine. And yeah, we'll have her use that. I wonder if I can get it to level 20. Probably not you, Daruk.
It will be my
Grab
home.
Impa. And who else should I have for the final battle? Maybe the king. Except his weapon is kind of garbage. But thematically, he fits to be there. Part of the problem of getting these characters later in the game is I haven't had as much time to pick up weapons for them. So their weapons are pretty weak. What about
I
Mifa?
wish to keep everyone safe.
No matter what, we will see this through.
Man, my cats are going nuts in the background.
I wonder how it will taste.
I assume you can't hear them, they're far enough away. So a damage boost. Go with a perfect dodge boost. And then health recovery. Sounds good.
What a treat.
I'm assuming this fight's gonna be tough. Now, before we actually go in, who was it that I was... Oh, I don't even have money. Okay. There was someone that was... had a weapon that was nearly level 20. Yeah. I probably could get her to level 20 if I had more rupees. Oh well. Your cat's off sleeping somewhere? Yeah. My cats hear me and therefore they want to come into the room to be entertained. Well, they have a tendency to want to jump in my lap, rub against my face, etc., and it's not conducive to streaming.
Is that...
So here you all are. All of you despicable pests.
But that looks like...
Crush you beneath my heel. That is my fate!
Through their perseverance, Link and the others overcame the monsters who had been revived by the Blood Moon, thus clearing the way to Hyrule Castle. Before them, their final confrontation awaited. This battle that would determine the fate of all Hyrule. How might it end?
Odd line delivery there. A little. I'm wondering if we're going to be allowed to fight the other robot ourselves. Or if it's going to have to be our bot friend again. Let's see. New objectives. Beat Astor and Harbinger Ganon. Where can I send everyone else? No, we're kind of stuck in this localized area until we open up more of the map. There is something behind us. Fight. I just saw a red dot when I was zoomed in. Or is that down another level? That might be down on the lower level. Okay, then never mind. We'll get there. Oh, you guys. While I'm full health, I shoot out the blade attacks. So them hitting me ruined that. Bit of a shame. Oh, I passed a treasure chest as well. There you go. Hey. I was in like the finishing up animation. You can't just attack me. That's you down. Camera angles are not friendly. There you go, got the flurry. Excellent. Yeah, Link's a little overpowered at this point. I was definitely focusing on him while grinding. Now I passed some treasure chests I noticed. Let's go back and grab those. Oh, nope, that's not actually here. Alright then. What about the one that was back here? But treasure chest. Well, guess not. Beat the Blight Ganons. Can we get to those other areas now? No. Although it looks like you... No. Alright, you all do your thing. No, and this doesn't connect over here either. I mean, it looks like Impa is over there. No, she's on this thin hallway that doesn't connect to that lower area. Fine, cool. That makes sense. So, Impa, you go there. Mifa, you're already heading this way. Zelda, you can go to that one. Is there really no way to get down to this lower one? No. I guess I will follow Zelda. Hey, look, a treasure chest. Alright. We're heading the right-ish direction. Zelda, are you confused? Alright. There's supposed to be an enemy here. Found you. Oh, I was mid-drop. Hoping to dodge those. Well, I've maxed out my special, so I'm going to use one of them. That dodge didn't work. Alright, that's you down. Stay out of that explosion, please. Perfect.
I'll take over now.
Zelda, you... Where is the enemy you're fighting? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Sure, I suppose. It's not at all where that was pointing. Okay, I don't know where the enemy actually is. That's fine. probably up here on this level. There we go. Maps, they're hard. Nope, didn't get the dodge.
No.
You were in the air, and so I couldn't use Sheikah Slate abilities. Right, you're the one that has all the clones you summon. Ow, come on. Ow. There we go. This guy's a bit harder to fight because of just all the clones. That's that. Mifa, where are you? You're nowhere. How about with that fight? And Link is over here. Yikes. I do like that we've got all of our other champions here, rather than it just being the couple of people I've chosen to fight with. Because everyone should be part of this fight. Oh, didn't quite break it. Ow. I can't even see him. I'm interested though, because it seems like this fight is supposed to be all about us defeating that mage guy rather than Ganon. So are we not actually going to fight Ganon at the end of this map? Because if this is the end of the game, you would expect the Ganon fight to be how it ends. Running away. Perfect. There's no treasure? Huh. Well, there is a treasure chest over here. Haven't really been paying attention to those. not dodge that. There you go. And he's just carving through their defense, which of course he's supposed to with the Master Sword. Thematically, I should have brought Zelda with the bow of light, but it's so terrible that I did not. Link's gonna go for the finish with the bow. New objective. Beat Aster and Harbinger Ganon. What do we still have around? So we've got, obviously, a bunch of chests I need to pick up. What are these things? It's just showing me Daruk and Urbosa. What are you fighting? Because you're certainly not fighting each other. Probably Guardians. I guess I want to grab the chest. Oh, that's Aster in there. Of course it is. We'll hold off on that. I'm not going to go straight to Aster. Though I could send some of my allies. Let's have you, since you're right there already. And you. And then you can go after Aster. I'm going to have Link take out these Guardians before they become a problem. Because I assume they will. Well, not with that little health. There you go, you're down. Make sure to grab the loot. Excellent. Then I'm going to want to go... Can I get to these chests that are back here? Probably. Well, I can get to this Korok. Not exactly what I was looking for. There's more up there. No, that's probably down on the lower level. There's stuff over here. Is there a way to get over there? Not from here. I mean, surely you can get to... Did they actually cut us off so half the team can fight on this side and half the team has to fight on the other? Or we just don't yet have a way of getting over here? We probably don't have a way to get there. That looks like that is a path that leads us to here, which I'm guessing is gonna fight Ganon, maybe. So let's switch. It's me switching to Zelda. Harbinger Ganon, again. Catalyst of the Calamity. Wow, you are just chewing through its shield. Guardians have appeared. King Rome and their allies appeared. Nice. How can you not? I keep trying to freeze him, but Zelda's randomness just does it on its own all the time. Nearly there. Ow. There you go. Governor Ganon has withdrawn for now. Of course he has. Alright, where can you two get to now? You can get to that Guardian. You can get to that Guardian.
Link!
You, I will sever your thread once and for all. Alright. Goodbye, you. Goodbye, you. I've got the Master Sword. Playtime is over. Let's just give one of these. Yeah, Aster, you're not gonna last long.
Playtime is over.
Ow. Stop running. What I've read about the Master Sword is that the story of my triumph was written long ago. How dare you try to efface it? And he's withdrawn. So yeah, the Master Sword. One of its hidden seals that you get when it levels up is apparently the ability to... it'll auto-heal every time you're attacking enemies. And I'm like, that sounds real nice. So even though it does less damage than the same level weapons later on, it's really good because it keeps you healed. So there's the chest. Okay. Over here, please. And then take over some of these other characters. Oh, come on. I was dodging. Alright, then Zelda, you help out with the other one. We're going to switch back to Link because he's made it to the chests, in theory. Or not. No, you gotta get down here. Well, if you can figure it out, go for it.
I'll take over, Link.
Master Koga and King Rome working together. That is not a pairing I would expect. Has to. Who I've not bothered leveling up at all. Alright, looks like Link has nearly made it to these chests. Which is, of course, the most important thing. Get out of here. Hello? Must have already picked up whatever it was. So there's nothing in there now. Okay, yeah. So it opens the chest when they're attacked. And the bomb counts as attacking. Let's go deal with this stronghold out here. Might as well. Well, you're going down. Excellent. We've still got a couple of chests over here. As well as a stronghold. I don't know where the rest of you all are.
I'll take over, Link.
Perfect. You're helping out with this. Come on, you can dodge those, Zelda. Excellent. We've got a chest there. Can you guys make it to these guardians? You can. Excellent. So we'll send all of you down to there. While Link tries to make it to the last chest. I will just follow you guys because your pathing is better than mine. The Naruto run of Impa still amuses me. Hopefully I'm getting both of them. No, I think she was too far off to the side. No, this one seems to have taken a bunch of damage. Alright, and Link is basically to the treasure chest. After all, that is the most important thing. Alright, captured. So now if we look at the map, the only thing on it is our actual objective. So, everyone get over here to Aster. Link will of course get there first. Fully healed too. Nice. Oh, never mind. Link's not going to get there first because it's not on this level. I was thinking it was right through those doors. Alright. How do you get there? Looks like... yeah, it's through here where all of these people are. We'll take over as Zelda.
Take over, Link.
The 3D maps are not always the easiest to read, where they overlap each other and the marker just says on one of these floors that we're here on is the target you're looking for. Hi all of you. You're just gonna stand around?
How? The great Calamity Ganon selected me! This humiliation cannot be my destiny! It cannot be! Hear me, Calamity Ganon! It's time for you to devour these! These...
Nope, he's devouring you. That's your destiny. That's terrifying. Hello again, Care Bear. Well, I guess... okay, so we have to defeat you. Ow. We are doing no damage to you. Ow. Nice. There we go. I'm assuming once we defeat it, it'll come back over to our side. I don't really want to fight an electric-based enemy inside of a pond, if I'm perfectly honest. There we go. Sorry, friend.
Too, right, Terrico? Father, no! Please don't take it away!
The return of the Calamity has been foretold. As the Princess of Hyrule, your sole focus must be on your training. A toy such as this is merely a distraction.
Please! Please!
I'm sorry.
Terrico. Calamity Ganon. For the sake of Hyrule. For all those harmed and slain. For our future. This is where you fall.
That's what gives her a drive. Like, I get it's something she built as a child, and so it's got a lot of memories. But she has that, you know, this is where you fall with the death of the robot, and not when she thought her father had died? Or anyone else? I mean, you built the robot, you can rebuild him, presumably. Which is kind of cruel and harsh to say, but that's the thing with machines. Might be on the spectrum. Harsh. But, yeah. I've never been super in touch with emotions, I'll be honest. Those who know me know that's true. And it's supposed to be a sad scene. I get it. But a lot of death has happened in Hyrule. And for her to get that emotional over this one, specifically this one, it's like, it's a cool robot, but it's a robot. Alright, none of them want to apparently step in. I don't want to step in without you guys, so come on. Nope, Mifa. I want to give you commands. There we go. Perfect. We're starting this battle together. Hatred and Malice Incarnate, Calamity Ganon. I'm noticing a distinct lack of doing damage. Gotta say, not a fan. Don't really want to use my special until I can figure out how to actually hurt you. How far cannot reach it? So this is the true might of Calamity Ganon? Yeah, I've noticed. What can we do? Well, we took like half of our health and damage. That's not ideal. That would hurt your arms so much.
No more. It is time to end this.
Hey, we're doing damage. guy keeps finding ways to die. Yeah. But presumably that screw is what she plugged in that gave him... that, like, woke him up, gave him his life, whatever. So now that she has it back, she can rebuild him. I still stand by, he's rebuildable. And I guess that's why I'm not having the emotional impact that I'm supposed to. Like, for my job, I work with technology. So, yeah, things break, things can be fixed. That's the nature of it. Ow. Alright, he's half down. Hey, Impa. Welcome. Not get that in time. Why does it seem like I'm not locked onto him? There we go. Oh, watch out. Do not get hit by that. That looks like that'll hurt. Nice. I'm getting the dodges. I do have a food to help me with dodging, but glad I'm getting them. And I'm sure I'm doing extra damage because of the Master Sword, but it feels like I'm doing so little that I'm left wondering how long would this fight take if I wasn't using the Master Sword. Okay, cool. I can call you Vampire. Glad to have you here. And Seal. With a bow rather than the Master Sword, because, you know, why would you use the Master Sword, the sword that seals the darkness, to seal the darkness?
You can do it, little guy!
Don't screw this up!
Yeah. Should have held hands to push more power. She must have been pissed. I don't think that's how it works. Alright, Ganon is sealed away. So he is now some other Link and Zelda's problem. Certainly not going to come back in a few years to haunt these ones. Oh.
Well then, it seems the time has come. I could not be prouder. It was an honor to be of service.
I know you'll lead our people well, Riju.
Thanks for everything, Inobo. We didn't get much time together, but I'll always cherish it.
I will too! It was so much fun. You're the best, Daruk.
This has been enlightening. I even got to see the face behind the champion.
I know that we'll meet again, dear brother.
I mean, he's not really gone.
You're my beloved sister, and our hearts will never be apart.
I will never forget today's miracles. How all of you fought by my side, and the trials we overcame together. I treasure our friendship always. And now, as you return to your future, may the light shine upon you for all time.
So yeah, the Zora live hundreds of years, and Sidon is already a child at this point. So Mifa will help train him to grow into the powerful warrior there. But I guess, it's a separate timeline. Those people won't ever exist in this timeline because they grew up dealing with the Calamity. And that's not going to be a thing. Also, that screw came from our robot, which was from the future, so he should have also gotten sent to the future. This timeline's little robot was the evil one we fought. So, yeah, not sure about that either. As I'm picking apart the end of the game. But it was good. I like how pretty much all of it was done. The story was great. I loved having the more cutscenes, giving a more detailed story than what we got in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So, I'd be okay with more detailed cutscenes in future Zelda games. Well, I'm gonna skip the credits. Looks like it's just repeating scenes we've already seen. I don't know if there's anything at the end, but a game of this size, I'm sure the credits are gonna go on for a while. So yeah. We'll just skip them and hope if there was an after credit scene that they'll still show it. That's a pretty good weapon. Some decent weapons there. Nothing great there. Okay, some good stuff. New meals. More experience. All stats plus 5%, but max health down 10%. Does that actually leave you with more health if your stats have increased? I wonder if that's actually better in the long run. All stats plus 10%, max health 25. Damage plus 10%, nice.